Right, the instructor is gonna be on the outside of the truck. We'll have to tell him, sir, can you get inside the cab so I can start with the in-cab and air brakes. Going to wait for the instructor to get inside of the cab. All right, it's ready. ABS lights on and off, meaning they are in good working condition. Sir, I'm going to do a safe start. I'm going to check that my gears are in neutral. Make sure the spring brakes are applied. Now I'm going to turn on my engine. Right, sir? I'm going to start with the in-cab inspection. I'm going to start with the seat belt. It's not cut, further damage. It latches and unlatches. It is secured to the cab with bolts, nuts, and spacers. My seat, it is not broke or damaged. My seat is secured to the floor with 4 nuts, with 4 bolts and spacers, not missing. On my left side, I have my fire extinguisher. It is up to date. It is fully charged, and it's secured to the floor with a clamp. My passenger seat belt, it's not cut, further damage. My passenger seat, it is not broke or damaged, and it's secured to the floor with 4 nuts, 4 bolts, and 4 spacers, none missing. Underneath my passenger seat, I have a red box that contains 3 reflective triangles for emergencies. On my floor, it's free of debris or items that can roll underneath my pedals, impeding me from driving safely. My clutch pedal and my brake pedal don't have play to the sides. My 20-inch steering wheel does not have more than 2 inches of play. This is my city horn, and this is my country horn. My 4 windows are not cracked, broken, or damaged. No illegal stickers. They have weather gaskets that are not cut, further damaged, and they prevent air, water, and dust coming inside the cab. My 2 windows roll down and up. My flat mirrors and my convex mirror are not cracked, broken, or damaged. No illegal stickers, and they are adjusted to me. This is my 2-way switch. It has 2 functions: parking lights and headlights. Parking lights and headlights. This is my 3-way lever. It has 3 functions: left turn signal, right turn signal, high beams. And when I push my 3-way lever, my wiper arms activate and sprays water to my windshield to get clean. My wiper arms are not cracked, broken, or damaged. No illegal welds or modifications made. My rubber blade, it is not cut, further damaged, and it's doing good contact with my windshield. My windshield is not cracked, broken, or damaged. No illegal stickers. It has a weather gasket. It's in that prevents air, water, and dust coming inside the cab, and it is in good working condition. It is not cut or frayed. Moving to my dashboard, this is my oil pressure gauge. It has to be between 20 and 60 when idle, 60 and up when the truck is running. Water temperature gauge is moving to normal. It has to be between 175 and 200. More than 200, my truck fan clutch will activate. Tachometer is in good working condition. My speedometer is also in good working condition. I'm going to show you that it's working when I do my air brakes. My fuel gauge is working. My depth gauge, I cannot have less than 1/4 of full. Primary and secondary air tank gauge are in good working condition. These are my dimmer lights. My hazard lights are working. Footwell is also working. My Richard is working. Override is in good condition. Meter heater are working. My utility lamps are working. Engine brakes are working. These 3 are optional. My fan control is in good working condition. This is my temperature control and my defrost control. My air vents are not being blocked. They are in good working condition. My suspension air vents are working. Fifth wheel slide working. Inner axle differential is working. My trailer brake cannot be used as a parking brake. My two spring brakes are on the flight position. This is my extra compartment for extra fuses. My glove box is in good working condition. It's to store important papers. My visors are not broke or damaged. I have 5 extra compartments on the top. They're in good working condition and they are to store important papers. These are my dome lights. They're in good working condition. Right, sir, I'm gonna continue with my air brakes. My first test is the right, sir. I'm gonna continue with my air brakes. I'm going to use my primary air tank gauge. My first test is my governor cutout test. It should not cut more than 140 psi. My air tank is already a governor cutout. It is at 122 psi. This is a good test. It's no more than 140 psi. For my next test is my apply. Alright, my next test is my applied brake test. I should not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. I'm going to put my transmission in low gear. Turn off my engine. Put my key on the on position. ABS light on, ABS light off, meaning it is in good working condition. I'm going to release my spring brakes. You have to release both of the spring brakes, but like we have a 53-foot trailer, everything is gonna go too low, so trust the parking brake. But for the DMB test, you have to push both of the spring brakes. In that trailer,
yeah,
you can push them both. Right? I'm going to check out my phone, sir, so I can check for my minute. I'm going to apply my service brake and wait for my needle to settle. My needle has settled at 102 psi. My minute starts now. Have to wait for the minute to go to stop. Alright, sir, 1 minute has passed by. This is a good test. I'm still at 102 psi. I did not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Can you check? Alright. My next test is the low air warning system device and buzzer. They should activate between 55 and 75 psi, no less than 55. Alright, sir. My buzzer light, my warning light and buzzer activated at 59 psi. This is a good test. It's no less than 55. For my next test, my next is the knobs pop out test. My knobs should pop out between 20 and 45 psi, no less than 20. And we have a large vehicle, so the knobs are not gonna pop out until they go all the way to 0. So we're gonna pop it out for this time. Sir, this is a good test. My knobs pop out 25 psi. This is a good test. It's no less than 20. For my next test, sir, I need a full tank of air. I'm going to proceed to make a safe start. Put my transmission in neutral. Make sure that the spring brakes are applied. Turn on my engine. Sir, can I press the gas pedal to accelerate the process? Alright, you may. Right, sir? My tank is full of air. I'm gonna proceed to continue with my air brakes. I'm going to check my service brake. I'm going to pull forward no more than 5 miles per hour, and my truck and trailer should stop. My transmission in low gear. I'm going to release my 2 spring brakes. Agárrese, compadre.
Sí, no la tendré que no se cae. Todo lo pega.
Right? Before you tell him that that this was a good test, you have to put your transmission in neutral and apply your spring brakes always. Right? Sir, this is a good test. I pull forward no more than 5 miles per hour, and when I apply my service brake, my tractor and trailer stop. This is a good test. Right? For my next test, I'm going to check my trailer spring brakes. I'm going to release my parking brakes. I'm going to use my flat mirror to check for my trailer and to make sure that my trailer does not move. Transmission low gear. Release my tractor spring brakes. Let go of the clutch slowly, sir. Right? Right, sir, this is a good test. I was looking through my flat mirror, making sure that my trailer did not move. This is a good test. For my next test, I'm going to check my tractor spring brakes. I'm going to release my trailer spring brakes. My tractor should not move. Sir, this is a good test. I had my trailer spring brakes released. Tractor brakes were applied. I let go of my clutch slowly and my tractor did not move. This is a good test. With this, I conclude with the incab and air brake test. I'm ready to drive. That's it.